Hi, I'm Kathy Lamm, and welcome here to Edgar Casey's ARE Facebook page. Before we get started on our Akashic Records this evening, I'd like to talk a little bit about what Edgar Casey at ARE has been doing to bring you valuable information and resources online over the past 7 weeks. We have been pleased to be able to bring you noon meditation every day, Monday through Friday, as well as offering a variety of webinars from some of our top speakers here at the ARE. And we're looking forward to continuing that and offering you more and more resources while we're all confined at home in our space and we're going within. We are certainly here to show you the resources that Edgar Casey's ARE has available for you to go through this challenging time. My name is Kathy Lamm. I am the marketing director here at Edgar Casey's ARE. And I'm very happy to be here tonight to talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is the Akashic Records. So not only am I going to talk a little bit about the Akashic Records first, but we're actually going to do a meditation, and we're going to experience a little bit of a past life during that meditation. So this is actually the second time that I've done this meditation virtually. I've been doing it for over 4 years now, almost weekly, in person. So it's a lot different doing it in person than it is staring at a computer screen and doing it via the web and Facebook Live. So hopefully you can sit and enjoy and go along with the meditation with me and experience it. It will be a little bit longer meditation than what I have been doing on the noon meditations, what we have all been doing on the noon meditations, which is probably about 15 minutes or so. This meditation tonight is a much deeper meditation. There's a lot more content that you should be getting out of it, and it's probably going to last. The actual meditation is going to be about 30 minutes, so I hope that you'll stick with me. It will be a fully guided meditation, so I'll be talking the whole time. It's not like we'll be sitting in silence together for 30 minutes, but I will definitely be guiding you along the journey and giving you hopefully a wonderful experience. So I wanted to first talk a little bit about the Akashic Records and what the Akashic Records are. Edgar Casey said the Akashic Records was really a storehouse of all information of a person's soul. So it's every thought, every emotion, every action, every interaction, past, present, and future of all times. So that's anything that is ever said, done, thought, felt for a person. Now the earth has an Akashic record as well. Plants have Akashic records, animals have Akashic records, we as individuals have Akashic records, and then we have a unity Akashic record for all of humankind and source energy. So what the Akashic record is when it has been termed in the Bible, it was called the Book of Remembrance or the Book of Life, because it was the history of all life, as well as the present time of life. So the Akashic Record is actually a living repository of information. It is something that we can change. It is something that we manipulate. It's pliable. Every person has access to the Akashic Record. I have heard in the past that only a few have the ability to reach the Akashic Record, and that is just an untruth. In fact, we all do it every day. How many times have you been to a place and you say, oh my goodness, I've been to this place before, I know this place, but you know that you've never stepped on that land before. And what about synchronicities that happen? You know, you're thinking about a person and then all of a sudden they call you. Or you know things, you just have a knowing about something. This is accessing the Akashic Record. It is within us. And the Akashic Record is stored within us. So on Monday, or actually on Friday when I did a meditation, I said that I was going to be bringing along this wonderful crystal to talk a little bit about too. I'm such a visual person that I thought that it would be a good idea for me to give you a visual as well if you think about the Akashic Record. It is said that crystals do hold all of the information of the universe, and they hold the Akashic Record within them. So if you look at a crystal and you think about the way that it was formed, and you look inside of it and you hold it up to the light, and you see all the different inclusions in it. You see the keyholes on the outside. You see maybe different elements within it. This one has some wonderful tourmaline, and it looks like maybe some pink amethyst that might be intruding on it as well. It looks like another crystal might have formed a little keyhole here at the top. So if you think about how a crystal is formed and how it's developed through its lifetime, things, the way that it gets its inclusions is, maybe dirt gets in there, or water, or something touches it, or another form of rock or mineral gets inside of the crystal, and then it grows around it. So if you consider you as an individual, and you think about you as a crystal, and you think about all the things that you've experienced in your lifetime, maybe somebody said something to you that hurt your feelings. Maybe you had a death of a loved one, or a breakup of a relationship, or, all of these things are actually inclusions that were built inside of us. And when you hold a crystal up to the light, you see that the light doesn't go through very well, right? It doesn't go through very well because of all of those inclusions inside of us. Inside of it, sorry. But think about us as a crystal and the inclusions that we have inside of us. And think about how energy travels through us, and how, if we want to manifest something or change our lives, how sometimes it's difficult because of those inclusions that we've had over lifetimes. And it's true, it's over lifetimes. It's not just this life experience. It's many, many lifetimes that have built one upon another for our soul. And we've brought along those inclusions with us over those lifetimes. So all of the experiences that we've had in our previous life experiences affect us now. They affect us with phobias that we have. They affect us with the types of relationships that we're attracted to, the people we're attracted to. Sometimes they affect us with the way that we present ourselves. I know I meet a lot of warrior spirits that may have fought in battle, centuries ago in a different place, in a different time. All of that is within us. All of that is within our DNA and our core structure and our Akashic record. So when we talk about going back and visiting our past lives, it is a good experience for us because we can look at some of the aspects of previous lives and kind of understand why we are the way that we are today. Why that we like certain things, why that we have certain phobias, why we're attracted to certain things. So that's the purpose of any past life regression. Tonight, the past life regression that I'm going to do with you is going to be very brief. It's going to be sweet. Brief is 30 minutes, believe it or not, because typically when I do a private session with a past life regression, it's usually about an hour and a half minimum. So 30 minutes is really a brief stint through. So, well, hopefully all of you are ready to take a stab at this past life regression and sit with me and go through this motion and experience this together. So like I said, it's going to be about 30 minutes or so. So just please get in a very comfortable position right now. And we're going to begin. If you do have any questions about the Akashic record or this experience, please feel free to write it over in the comments. And I will certainly answer them after this. I'm going to just put on a little bit of music just because I like having the cadence. You may not be able to hear the music, but it's good for me to be able to give you a good guided study meditation with the cadence behind it. So here we go. So just go ahead and get comfortable. And just take a deep breath for me. Take a deep breath all the way to the base of your spine and out of the top of your head. Take another deep breath for me all the way to the base of your spine and out of the top of your head. And one more time, another deep breath all the way to the base of your spine and out of the top of your head. And if you haven't done so already, just go ahead and close your eyes. Allow your body to begin to fully relax. And another deep breath now. Know this time is for you. As you continue to breathe in and out very deeply. Open your frame. Prepare your body and your energy to receive. As you take one more breath very deeply now, very purposefully, clearing your energy. You should be feeling a little light and comfortable now. Feel how your body is changing, how the rhythm and the energy is changing. In a moment from now, you will begin a series of exercises that will lead you to recall certain memories stored deep within your unconscious mind. I invite you now to step into an environment that makes you feel safe and peaceful. It could be a woodlands, a garden, a meadow, the beach, a mountainside. It could be someplace you remember, or a place you've simply made up. Know that this is your sacred space. Allow yourself to experience all the sights and sounds. All the smells, the feelings within, even the taste. And just brighten up your scene now until it becomes real to you. And breathe that in. All of the sights and sounds becoming much more vivid. Smells more pleasant. Feeling more relaxed, more comfortable. This is simply your dreamscape, your sacred space. You find yourself now on a path, meandering through your scene. Brighten up the colors and the smells and the sounds once again. Notice now, just ahead of you, some kind of a majestic structure. Somehow you know this is a place of reverence, and that all knowledge is held within. Walking towards the magnificent structure, you begin to notice the details. Brighten up those details now. As you walk closer, you notice these huge doors opening into the structure. And above the doors reads a sign that says Akashic Records. As you walk towards the door, it seems to simply open, as if it was awaiting you. As you step inside, it feels both safe and familiar. This is your inner resource, your personal recording to all space and time. It is all your experiences through eternity. Your Akashic record. As you continue to walk inside and leave the light out, you discover a long, curving hallway full of mirrors. Even if the structure appears small on the outside, it's enormous and never-ending on the inside. You begin to notice the mirrors along the halls. They all look different. Some have dark frames. Some are light. Some are wood. Some are metal. Even different materials making up the frames. You may notice that some have jewels or ornate carvings. Others may be very plain and simple. Whatever you see and experience is exactly perfect for you. As you continue walking down the hall, each one appearing different from the other. The hall seems to go on endlessly, curving and winding, but feeling so safe and familiar. As you look into the mirrors, You might see different versions of yourself at different ages throughout this life experience. And as you walk further down the hall, curving more, you may begin to notice some other versions of you, of different lifetimes and different life experiences. Continue to walk down the hall, exploring all the mirrors, and you'll find yourself drawn to a particular one. Approach that mirror now. When you look in the mirror, you can see a clear version of yourself from a different time, a different life experience. As you continue to look deeper, the mirror simply draws you in. A portal of time, drawing you through the mirror. Once on the other side of the mirror, begin to look at yourself. See yourself in that life experience. You may even feel a shifting of time and space. This is all perfectly normal. Know that you will be guided safely back when we are finished. Now observe yourself closely in the mirror. What do you look like? Are you male or female? Do you have long hair or short? Any facial hair or headdress? What race are you? What age? Do you know your name? If you're not getting a name, simply ask. What clothing are you wearing? Now bring your attention down to your feet. Are you barefoot? Do you have a covering over your feet? How does the earth feel beneath you? Is it rocky, sandy? Does it feel like raw soil? Now I'm going to ask you to focus your attention now outside of you. Just look around at your environment. What do you see? Can you tell where you are geographically? What time period is it? Look at the buildings, the structures around you. The modes of transportation. Look at the terrain. Is there anyone there with you recognize? Are they saying anything to you? Now, staying within that life experience, I'd like you to move yourself to a time, any time during that life experience, to a moment where something significant happens, a pleasant, happy experience. Go to that moment in time now, only as an observer. What is going on? What is the scene? Who's around you? What is significant about this moment in time? What are you meant to process from this memory? Sharpen up the colors now, the images, the feelings. Bringing it all into this experience. Gather in all you glean useful from this interaction. And in a moment from now, I'm going to take you to the moment of your death in that life experience. You will observe the moment of death only as an observer, with no emotional attachment. And move to the moment just prior your death in that life experience. Who is around you? What are you dying of? How old are you? Make vivid this memory now only as an observer, and allow yourself to transition through the moment of death into spirit. But before you leave this life experience, ask your higher self, what lessons were I supposed to learn from this life experience? Now ask yourself, is there anything that I should leave behind in this life experience that no longer serves me in my current existence? Set intentions to leave that behind now. Drawing in all the information you glean useful from this journey back in time, from this life experience. Slowly prepare yourself to return to the now. Bringing back what you've chosen to be useful and helpful. And find yourself returning to the mirror now. Traveling back through the portal into the winding hallway. Back down the hallway, leaving the mirrors behind. Stepping now out of the door, out onto the path. And I slowly count backwards from 5. You will come back into the room where you are, fully present, fully aware of the current moment. And after counting back from 5, you will be wide awake, refreshed, feeling alert, grounded, calm. 5, realizing you did very well. 4, coming into your full potential now. 3, beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. 2, slowly opening your eyes. And 1, fully awake, fully present, grounded, feeling refreshed, feeling anew and energized. Welcome back. So it's my recommendation at this point that you grab a pencil or pen and a piece of paper and write down the memories, the experiences that you had from this meditation. It's sort of like dreaming, you know, you capture the information right away. After this point, you'll continue to remember other things that come up during the meditation that you may not be able to recall right at this moment, but they will come to you over time. I remember my first past life regression was when I was 19 years old, and I still to this day have memories that come back to me, different memories from that experience. So it's pretty profound how it carries through your lifetime and your life experience. I hope that this was fun and enjoyable. I hope that you experience something that you haven't experienced before. I know just me leading it on this format is something that I haven't experienced much of before. So I am honored to be here, and I thank you for being here as well and being present. And take care. Thank you.